Hey everyone, welcome to the Artistic Dimension. In this video, we are going to dive into the fascinating world of Maya and exploring the basics of this powerful 3D software that brings 3D art to life. So let's jump right into it. In this video, we will see the topics of moving and panning in Maya along with the basics to create shapes in Maya. Okay, firstly, let's take a basic shape just to tell you how to easily navigate in Maya. To move your objects in your scene, you can use the W key on your keyboard to move the object on any of the three axes. This translation gizmo is going to move the objects on any of the axes, and the central control is going to move it anywhere in the world. Then we have the rotation. You can activate the rotation gizmo with the E key on your keyboard, and the same axis will appear for you to rotate the object, and the central control will rotate it freely. Lastly, we have the scaling, which can be activated with the R key to make the object bigger or smaller. The central control will do it uniformly, and you can scale the object on any of the other axes as well. So this was all about moving and panning your 3D objects in the scene. These shortcuts make it super convenient to manipulate your 3D elements. Give them a shot and let me know how it goes. Moving on, we'll discuss about the basics to select shapes in Maya. You can use various methods. One way is to go to the polymodeling tab. There will be a lot of tabs like sculpting, rigging. We have to go to the polymodeling tab and select any one of the basic primitive shapes. So I'll take this cube. The other method is to go to the create option on the top, polygon primitives, and you can select any one of the shapes from this. Example, I have took this. I can also take the cylinder. Let's put them aside. So using this, we can create objects in the scene like this plane, and we can scale it, move it, and we can. The third way is to press shift on the keyboard, then the right mouse button, and go to the interactive creation. After that, we have to normally go to the polymodeling and click on any one of the objects. Now we see that this is not creating any object in the scene. This is going to give us option to set the area and the height of the object that we want to create. So this gives us some extra control over the object. We can have like this. I'm taking a cylinder. I can first set the radius if I want bigger cylinder, and I want small height. I can do that. And the last way to create objects is press shift on the keyboard, the right mouse button, and you will see this menu with all the basic shapes. You can pick any one of them and it will be created in the scene. So this is how we create or select objects and use them to start modeling. Now we can see that whatever is there in this viewport, the scene, is also visible on the left hand side, which is called the outline. So we can select the objects directly from the scene, or if you want to select a specific object, for example, I have clicked on this cylinder from the outliner, it will also select the object. Along with that, you can click on any of the objects in the outliner and change its name. So cube. And if you want to change the hierarchy, I want this cube to be on the top. So we just middle mouse and drag it all the way to the top. So this is how you can change the hierarchy of objects in the outliner. Alright, that wraps up our tutorial on how to move and pan in Maya and create objects. Remember, practice makes a man perfect. Feel free to explore and experiment with these techniques to enhance your workflow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications for more tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your Maya journey.